are from First Group, and we would like to present our performance with the title Pidgin and Creole. Let's guys check it out. Bye.
Hey everyone, that's really video you are waiting for. Hope this video useful for you whom watch. In this occasion, I'd like to explain. I will tell you a bit about the history about Pidgin. Before we talk how Pidgin was formed, we have to know what Pidgin is. We know Pidgin is mixing of two or more of language that can be understood in some group. We see the history about Pidgin. Pidgin was formed when speakers were contacting in trade and interaction with other speaker or working in a state that was managed by other speaker and they don't understand about the language their opponent speaker. Pidgin not only appear in trending area at cost of the beach, but also it appear in a place that was colonized before, and the area of heterogeneous society. For example, the Melayu Pasar language. This language was because of spreading of anti-censorship training. And this language was influenced with Melayu trader and Chinese. Thank you.
Now we will explain about the large space is insert time organization. Then Creole is a combination of several languages and generate new language in the community for the next generation. And for example of this Creole is if American people in use American language and meet with Indonesian people with Indonesian language and have a children. So the children get language in daily interaction and consciously year by year until the children become adult. He makes two language from his parent so that it display a new language. And as you know, Creole is described as a continuation of a pidgin that has native speaker as an official new language and undergoes change in form or function. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Guys, my name is Azkia and I would like to explain talk pisin. Talk pisin is famous example of pidgin. Talk pisin is a Creole language spoken in Papua New Guinea. It is an official language of Papua New Guinea and the most widely used in that country. It is about between 5 and 6 million people use talk pisin to some degrees, although not all speak it well. Many now learn it as a first language, in particular the children of parents or grandmothers who originally spoke different vernaculars. Perhaps 1 million people now use talk pisin as primary language. Talk pisin is slowly crowding out other languages of Papua New Guinea. Okay, talk is derived or word from English talk, but has a wider application, also meaning word, speech, or language. Pisin, pisin word is derived from the English word pigeon. The letter in turn may originate in the word business, which is descriptive of typical development and use of pidgin as interethnic trade languages. While Tokpisin's name in language is Tokpisin, like Tokpisin, it is also called New Guinea's pidgin. And a Tokpisin alphabet contains of 22 letters, 5 of which are vowels and 4 digraph. Okay. The letters vowel are A, B, D, E, F, G, THIJKLMNOPRSTUVY, and the disappear vowel, disappear letters from the alphabet commonly is C, C, X, Z, and Q. So it's disappear, omitted. Okay, in Tokpisin, the adjective usually takes suffix. It has suffix pela. For example, one in Tokpisin, pronouns one pela, two pela, literally two, and etc. Okay, and now I have some example of Tokpisin. This is two words of Tokpisin. For example, mi pela ibin go long black market. Literally, it's meant we went to the black market. And number one, Pikin ini belong Mrs. Queen. It is literally first child of Mrs. Queen. So it is funny enough to pronounce it. And there are some vocab in Tokpisin, for example, when we want to ask or ask something, what reason why it's usually used belong one name, or it's meant why. And then good, G-U-D, good. And then, for example, house, the place, house kai or restaurant. It is from house, from house kai. And then house money or bank. It is literally from house word and money, money. And house sick is hospital, from house word, and sick person, sick. For example, when we want to go to toilet, they use click house. It is toilet. It's funny enough. Okay, I think that's and then when the word female or girl, female, they use Mary, Meri. Okay, thank you. I think enough for me. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Hello guys, welcome back to me. I'm Lisa Malia. Okay guys, today I'm going to explain about Fanagalo, and the Fanagalo is a part of Pidgin. I mean that Pidgin is simplify the language, and this is a base primary on Zulu and with English and a small Afrikaans. You know that Afrikaans? Yeah, of course you know. It is used as a lingua franca. And then I'm going to describe you some examples of the Ngunitangs. In the Ngunitangs, the prefix mu or ma implies the singular, and while bu or ba signifies the plural. And the example is hance muntu, a man. Hance muntu, it means a man, or this is a plural. Sorry. This is a singular. I mean, and then you know that the Bantu is the language of Ngunitangs. It means a man or plural, and the particularly when applied to tribes. For example, is matabele. Similarly, the prefix chi or si indicates the language spoken by that tribe. It is similarly the prefix T or C indicates the language spoken by the tribe. Example, grammar men of the Lozi tribe are called Barotse. And then they speak Silozi. Bemba speak Tiwemba. Sawanas live in Botswana, or as it used to be called Bachuanaland. And guys, not only in Indonesia and in Thailand, Singapore, or many other countries have a pronounce, but in South Africa also or Zimbabwe also have the pronoun like Mina, Tina, Wena, Ena. You know that? Okay, I will describe about the Mina, Tina, Wena, Ena. You know that this is a very funny about the pronounce. Yeah, we know that the Mina it means I, and Tina it means we, and you it means Wena, and then Ena also he, she, it, and so on. And here also there are the past tense of verbs is marked by the suffix ile. For example, is hamba. Hamba it means I go. For example, is I go. But how we use in the past tense? You know that the past tense is hambile. Hambile. It means I went. Right? We use in the past tense. And then the South Africa also has the future with the model azi. Azi in the future model. For example, is azi hamba. Azi hamba it means will go. So that's the example of the grammatical in South Africa or Zimbabwe, you know. Okay, guys, that's all from me. I hope you understand about what I delivered to you. See you, bye. Thank you.
Now I will explain about kikar. Kikar, or also known as kikea, is or was a Swahili pidgin spoken among the King's African peoples of British colonial East Africa. Although there were by design no native Swahili speakers among the Kar. Swahili still function as the lingua franca and simplified version of it served as a military jargon and pidgin for the troops. Kikea come from British East Africa in the middle of 20th century, and it is a language family Swahili pidgin. The name Kikar is formed from the Swahili prefix ki, which denotes the language of for example in Ki Swahili, meaning the Swahili language. In this case, KAR is the acronym abbreviation of King's African peoples who spoke the language, and thus it could be translated as the language of the King's African peoples. Kikar had a reduced Kikar had a reduced set of the simplification of context-dependent Kikar had a reduced set of only 4 pairs of classes. These classes were the first classes is from Swahili language, and the last is called a miscellaneous class. Further simplification came from the simplification of context-dependent grammatical rules. For example, the process by which plurals and imperative were formed was simplified such that it was less dependent on context. The Kikar lexicon took many borrowings from English language and also from other language help. Some English words were borrowed and restructured to fit more easily with the Swahili phonotactics. For example, bayonetic for bayonet. Sometimes English words were combined with Swahili words in phrases like kupigamis, which mean to miss a target. Many words taken directly from Swahili gain a more specifically military meaning. For example, kukamwa, which mean to reap or milk in Swahili, and to press in kikar or hivi-hivi, which means haphazard in Swahili and upside down in kikar. Words in kikar were also derived from other native African language. For example, Manyata, which means village in kikar and likely came from the muscle word of the same spelling, which means a settlement warriors or boys. Well, that's from kikar explanation.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurita Sapitara. I would like to tell about Pidgin Hawaiian. Okay? Pidgin Hawaiian is a pidgin spoken in Hawaii, which drew most of its vocabulary from the Hawaiian language and could have influenced by other pidgin of the Pacific region. Emerging in the middle 19th century, it is spoken mainly by immigrants to Hawaii and died out in early 20th century. Okay, like all pidgins, Pidgin Hawaiian was a fairly rudimentary language used for immediate communicative purposes by a people of diverse language background, but who were mainly from East and Southeast Asia. As mainly from East and South Asia, as Hawaii was the main language of the island in the 19th century, most words came from this Polynesian. Most words came from this Polynesian language, though many other contributed to its formation. In the 18th, 19th centuries and afterward, the increased spread of the English favored the use of English-based pidgin instead, which once native as the first language of children, developed into a Creole, which today is misleadingly called Hawaiian language. Hawaiian pidgin. Okay, this variety has also been influenced by Pidgin Hawaiian. For example, it is use of the grammatical marker pau. 1919. In Pidgin Hawaiian, the region is Hawaiian Islands and era in middle 19th to the middle 20th centuries, and language family is Hawaiian based Pidgin, and language cause is known or missed. Okay, I can give you an example about Hawaiian Pidgin Hawaiian. This picture, you can see two sentences in different language. The first is Pidgin Hawaiian. The sound like this: Henry kakoe paupaina wa hele no. This the example of Pidgin Hawaiian, and in English language is after Henry had eaten dinner, I went. So you can see the difference, but I think all word is different, yeah, between Hawaii, Pidgin Hawaii, and English language. Okay, this is another example. Hawaiian in Hawaiian Creole. There are two sentences. The first is John Pau teach all this kind story in Hawaiian Creole, but in English must be like that. John's finished teaching all this kind of stories. You can see in Hawaiian Creole the word same, but the other not, like teach in English teaching all same all this in Hawaiian Creole like this, DIS, and then kind Hawaiian Creole right kind like this, kind. and story same but added as in the last sentence. Yeah. So I think not many different in here, but some word can indicate that they are Hawaiian Creoles. Okay, that's all for me. I'm sorry for my mistake, and have you get about what I delivered the material before? And thank you. Bye bye.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, my name is Nur Latifah Sadia. Okay, I will describe the example of pigeon. The pigeon is Nigerian pigeon. Nigerian pidgin is an English-based pidgin and Creole language spoken as a lingua franca across Nigeria. It is distinguished from other Creole languages since most speakers are not true native speakers, although many children learn it at an early age. It can be spoken as a pidgin, Creole, or the Creole is across by diverse speakers, who may switch between these forms depending on the social setting. Uh, the Nigerian pidgin is Naija, and the native to Nigeria, and the native speaker is native speakers measures out 30 million first language and second language speakers. And also the language family is Creole language, English Creole, Atlantic Creole, and Nigerian Pidgin. And in Nigerian Pidgin also there are the variations. Each of the 250 or more ethnic groups in Nigeria can converse in the language, so they usually have their own additional words. And then Nigerian Pidgin are also spoken across West and Central Africa in countries such as Equatoria, Guinea, Ghana, and the last is Cameroon. Okay guys, this is the example of variation in Nigerian Pidgin. For example, in the Yoruba city, the word is sebi or abi. Look at the example. In English, if you say you are coming right, but in Nigerian Pidgin or in Yoruba city, the sentence is sebi, you they come, or you they come abi. So you can change the what is that? The statement in the beginning sentences or in the last sentences. And the next is in city Igbos. Igbos. The example is from word na. In English, you say, man, that test was very hard. And in Nigerian Pidgin or in city Igbos, the sentence is na that test hard, no be small. You change the word in man change to be the word na. Okay, the next is the relationship the Nigerian Pidgin between another language or dialect. For example, is similarity to Caribbean. In Caribbean, Nigerian Pidgin have the similarity in phrase. For example, Caribbean Creole, The phrase is like susu. The meaning is gossip. The next is pia pia. The meaning is sickly. And the last is bam bam. The meaning is complete. And also in Nigerian pidgin have the same sound in phrase. For example, koro koro. The meaning is clear vision. The next is yama yama. The meaning is this thing. And the last is dosti dosti. Doti doti. Sorry. The meaning is garbage. Before in the first is I say the similarity in Caribbean in press, and the next is in the words. In the words, Nigerian in the Igbo city have word unu or wuna. It's mean you people, and in Caribbean pidgin or in Jamaican patois, the word is same unu, and the meaning is also same is you people. And the next city is Bajan, or sorry, the next is Bajan dialect. Also have word same like Nigerian pidgin. For example, una or una. It's also the meaning is you people. The third is change the word in grammar. In Caribbean, the sentence is we they for London. The meaning is we are in London. In this sentence, use word they and they to change the auxiliary in is or are. And in Nigerian, the sentence like we they London. It's same. The meaning is we are in London. And also in Nigerian, use word they and they to change the auxiliary is and are. And the next is the relationship between Nigerian pidgin in another language is connecting to Portuguese. Like I explained before, in Nigerian pidgin there is a word like sebi. The word sebi in Nigerian is the same or have the relationship in Portuguese. It's the word saber. And the last is in Nigerian the words pikin or pikenini in in Portuguese is same like pequeno or pequenino from Portuguese. Okay, that's all from me. Thanks for your attention and sorry for the mistakes. Okay, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.